What's going on, guys? Today we got an XNY Wi-Fi battle for you against 8 equals D. What could that mean? Anyways, I'm packing a pretty new pokes going on here. I got that Rotom-H, so things are pretty interesting. Not sure what he's gonna lead off with, but I'm gonna lead off with my Rotom-H, and it turns out he's gonna lead off with his Sableye, which is pretty sweet since he can't burn me. He does go for the taunt, but yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for my Choice Specs Overheat. So it's gonna do a buttload, and it's gonna take out this Sableye. So that's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, my special attack is dropped, but it was well worth it to take care of that Sableye. Sableye can be so damn annoying. Now he's gonna send out his Godzilla, his Tyranitar, because, well, honestly, he has a really good reason to. And I'm gonna switch out because I can't really do shit to it, and I am stuck to Overheat, so I can't Volt Switch. Gonna switch into my offensive wall. Gonna go straight into his Mega Evolution. He has glowing boobs now. Now the Godzilla is gonna go straight for the D-Ends, and things are looking not too good here. I'm getting a little bit scared. And honestly, I can have no choice but I have to stay in. I'm gonna get that poison heal though, that's kind of sweet. And fortunately for me, he decides to switch out, which is kind of a waste of his D-Ends, but it's all good. He's gonna switch into a Shy Guy, expecting the Toxic, so the Ferrothorn, I'm like, well, I know he's gonna set up like light screens and reflect and, you know, stealth rocks and all that bullshit, so I thought it's a good opportunity for me to go for sub. I can just bring out my Rapid Spinner later, which is my Starmie. Now I'm gonna have to switch out. Well, actually, I don't switch out. I'm gonna go straight for the Earthquake. Gonna do not too much since Ferrothorn is a massive wall. He's gonna go for a Reflect, so my Earthquake is going to do nothing after this Reflect. So, but at least he can't really do anything to me either. So I'm free to just, you know. But I'm thinking, well, maybe I should just switch out anyways. I can go for my Starmie, kinda just use my Rapid Spin, and not to mention I can go for my Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump will do a decent amount, but he turns out that he also has Light Screen, so he's gonna eat up my Hydro Pump pretty well now, but he decides to switch out, so he has Stealth Rocks, Reflect, and Light Screen. Oh, things aren't looking too good. He's gonna go straight into Zapdog, but at least I can get out my Rapid Spin. Kinda wish that Rapid Spin can get rid of dual screens too, but that's only default. I don't want to get electrocuted, so I'm going to switch back into my Batman, my Gliscor, to expect anything. But he goes for a Shadow Ball, so I'm like, god damn it, I should have just went for my Porygon too. But I still take it pretty well, but of course he gets a special D drop, so very lucky for him there. Unfortunately, I do have that special D drop, so I do not kind of want to take another Shadow Ball. He's going to switch out, so I'm kind of expecting that he does not have the HP Ice on this. He's gonna go straight into his Gyarados. I'm gonna drop my attack. He's went for a Protect kind of Scout, but it turns out he does switch out. So I should have just went for a Toxic. Really should have. Reflect does wear off, so that's pretty awesome. He's gonna do a double switch here. I'm not really sure what he has in mind. He's gonna go straight into his Shy Guy because I suppose he does have that Reflect gone, so he wants to set up Reflect yet again. So, not to mention I did spin away his block, so. This Ferrothorn is pretty damn annoying, so both his screens are gone, so at least my Earthquake will do a little bit more since he doesn't have Reflect anymore, but yeah, it doesn't do too much. He can go straight for Reflect, he doesn't even go for Stealth Hooks off the bat, so I suppose that he thinks that dual screens are more important than Stealth Rocks, which is very debatable. I'm going to switch out because I don't want to have another crab battle. I'm going to switch into my Rotom-H because rocks aren't up yet, so I'm free to just switch out and switch in. I do want to switch in my Rotom-H before the rocks are up, so it's a good opportunity because now I can pretty much scare it, so he has no choice but to switch out, so at least the light screen is not up. So he can go straight into Zapdog. I thought he was going to switch out, that's why I went for the Volt Switch, but I didn't think he was going to switch into his Jolteon, so I should have just went for the Overheat. Choice Specs Overheat. Probably would have almost killed the Jolteon, if not kill it, so. Gonna switch into my Rubber Ducky, now expecting the Shadow Ball. He's gonna grab the download and he's gonna raise my attack, but it doesn't really matter. But he instead went for Thunder Wave. I'm like, god damn it, I should have went for Gliscor. So this guy is just either very lucky or completely reading my mind. It's like, you know, off my cards, like Maximilian Pegasus. Now he's gonna switch into his Godzilla. It's a pretty decent switch for him there, since Tyranitar does have natural special defenses in the Sandstorm, so unfortunately for him, I do get that freeze, which is really great for me. Not good for him, but awesome for me. I am paralyzed, but honestly, I'd much rather be paralyzed than frozen. So I'm thinking, well, I'm gonna switch out because I want to kill it. It's a good opportunity for me to kill it because I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay in and try to thaw out. So good opportunity for me to just come out and just go straight for the Hydro Pump. And if he wants to switch out, well, at least I can hit something with a very powerful Life Orb Hydro Pump. But before I go for a Hydro Pump, I'm gonna go for my Rapid Spin and grab some, get rid of those nasty ass rocks. So yeah, though they do disappear from the field, and this Tyranitar is still frozen, so he is adamant about staying in, so he is not switching out yet. But now he decides to switch out, and he's gonna bring in his Zapdog, his Jolteon yet again. Gonna eat up this. He's not gonna appreciate this Hydro Pump, this Life Orb Hydro Pump. It's gonna do a lot. It's not gonna kill, but that'll do quite a lot. So he's gonna get buffeted by Sandstorm too. So I'll pretty much yeah, like 2 more Sandstorms and he will die. So I thought, well, I'm pretty sure he might go for a Volt Switch or something. So I'm gonna switch out into my Rubber Ducky anyways, because, you know, if he wants to go Thunder Wave, I'm already paralyzed, and if he wants to go Shadow Ball, oh, I'm immune to it. So turns out he does go for Shadow, expecting the Gliscor, so at least I finally made a good play there. Now he's gonna go for a Volt Switch, so that's fine with me, honestly. He's not gonna do too much, and I'm packing the Recover. And it's hilarious that this Jolteon actually dies, so there's no reason for him to go for a Volt Switch if he's gonna die to Life Orb. He should have just went for the Thunderbolt and grab as much damage as possible. So now he sends back his frozen Godzilla, which is very hilarious. You know, it's just sending out, getting summoned, but it's like a complete popsicle. I can't really do anything to it because it does have massive special defense. So I'm thinking, hey, you know what? This is a great opportunity for me to set up my Gogoat. Yeah, I'm just gonna set up my Gogoat now since he's gonna be frozen. So he can either stay in and just let me keep using Bulk Up, or he can switch out and I'll still get free Bulk Up. So turns out he's gonna switch out, so at least I get 1 free Bulk Up. He's gonna go back into his Ferrothorn because, well, he's right, I really can't do anything to his Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn does resist my stab, so. But I'm thinking, this thing can't really do shit to me too, so it can set up all he wants, but yeah, if he wants to set up all those dual screens and Stealth Rocks, be my guest, because I'm going to just keep using Bulk Up, so it's exactly what he's going to do. So this could be a potential mistake for my opponent, just you know, not scaring me away and just setting up mid-game hazards while I'm pretty much setting up. So yeah, this is what happens when you underestimate Gogoat, man. Gogoat can be a tremendous mid-game to late-game sweeper, or even early game, man, honestly, if you just, you know, get rid of his checks and counters. I'm gonna go for my third or second Bulk Up. I forgot to keep count. Anyways, yeah, at least I'm getting leftovers back, so this Sandstorm isn't hurting me either. So yeah, as I predicted, he does go for a dual screen, which is great. But now he decides to switch out, so really hilarious there. He's gonna send out his Gyarados. I can see why he does that, since he's gonna drop my attack. But honestly, I'm not shooting for attack. I'm shooting more for defenses. So because I'm a bulky sweeper, I'm just gonna absorb all attacks and pretty much, you know, damage you back, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go straight for my Horns just to kind of see how much I do. I think I'm at like +3 or something. He does go for Dragon Tail, so unfortunately it has Dragon Tail, so that is why he confidently switched out his Gyarados, so I cannot set up anymore. Now I can use the Thunderbolt on my Starmie, seeing this, seeing his Jolteon is no longer, so nothing in this team is really immune to the Thunderbolt, but he predicts that really nicely. He knows that he's going to get Thunderbolted, so he's switching to his Volcarona to eat up this Thunderbolt. It's not really going to eat it up, but, you know, it's alright. It does a decent amount. So I'm thinking, he's probably going to go for the Quiver Dance. So, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to use Rapid Spin, because, honestly, you know, I could have just went for a Hydro Pump, but I think getting rid of rocks is a little bit more important. So it is predicted he does go for a Quiver Dance, so things are looking kind of scary there. I'm not sure if that was a mistake on my behalf, but I'm just going to switch back into my Rotom. Honestly, I have no more counter for this Volcarona since my, my Starmie did die, so I have no choice but to go for my most powerful attack, my Choice Specs Thunderbolt. He is at +2 special defense though, so yeah, I'm not doing too much. So, and he is just keep using Quiver Dance. So now he's at +3. Things are looking kind of scary, but I have to keep pressuring it. You know, I'm gonna get that Thunderbolt and maybe land a Paralysis, but I don't land a Paralysis, so just go for a Bug Buzz. I don't know why though. I mean, I guess it's either Bug Buzz or Heat Wave, right? And luckily I do get the Thunderbolt, which is amazing, so now I can kill it. So thanks to that Paralysis that I was able to outspeed and kill this Volcarona. If I had not gotten that Paralysis, yeah, this Volcarona could have potentially outsped me. So now he decides to go into Godzilla. I'm gonna set up the Sandstream yet again. Don't want him to wake up and, you know, Rock Slide or Stone Edge me, so I'm gonna go into my Gogoat. Gogoat can't really take a Rock move, but that's not the point here. The point is to send out my Gogoat now so I can go for my Bulk Ups. I know he still has that Gyarados chilling in the back, but honestly, I don't really care. If he decides to stay in, great. It's good news for me because I can just keep using Bulk Up. So, and I think I actually outspeed that Gyarados. So I think that Gyarados is actually like slow nature or some shit. So I'm gonna grab my first Bulk Up. So yeah, now we're just gonna see if he decides to keep staying, and it turns out he is gonna stay in. So, which is great, which is fantastic news for me because I'm gonna use my second Bulk Up, and you know, Go here with like 3 Bulk Ups, he can already do a lot of damage. So yeah, turns out he's gonna give me at least 3 Bulk Ups. That's pretty sweet. It's very unfortunate for my opponent to be frozen for this long, honestly, but at the same time, she is kind of just switching out, you know, she's not letting the Tyranitar to thaw out as much. So gonna grab my third Bulk Up now, and like I mentioned, I can't really do too much to this Ferrothorn, but neither can this Ferrothorn. Funny how she switches into Ferrothorn, honestly. I mean, she can set up all those hazards all she wants at those screens, but honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for the Earthquake just to see how much it does, and it might be a close 2-hit KO, it might be a close 3-hit KO, but Sandstorm does finally subside. That's pretty awesome. Gonna grab some more leftovers, so Sandstorm won't really kind of hurt me anymore since, well, you know, it's gone. Gonna go for my second Earthquake just to kind of see if I can kill, and unfortunately I can't kill. It has like 1 HP left. Gonna go for a Reflect, so my attack isn't as strong anymore, so that Gyarados could potentially pose a problem, but honestly I don't care. He's gonna switch out. Kind of unnecessary, honestly, but you know, he does what he wants. Gonna send out his Gyarados now. Gonna drop my attack, but you know, I'm still at +2, so gonna go for the Horn Leech, and bear in mind that this opponent does have to Reflect, but the Horn Leech still does a decent amount, so yeah, if he didn't have the Reflect, it would have been a potential 2-hit KO for this Gyarados, but gonna go for my second Horn Leech. I'm just, you know, trying to see how much I can do before he Dragon Tails me, and luckily I get that crit, so it's really fucking awesome. If I haven't gotten that crit, yeah, he would have just Dragon Tailed me. Or maybe his Dragon Tail would have missed, but yeah, that's kind of unlikely. Usually Dragon Tails do hit. Now he's gonna send out his frozen Godzilla back. It's really hilarious. I'm just thinking, well, he only has the Tyranitar and the Ferrothorn left, so there's really no point for me to set up. Ferrothorn will just die to 1 hit anyway, so there's really no point for me to set up. I have plenty of Horn Leeches, so unless this Tyranitar has, like, I don't know, rest or something, then it could potentially stall me out. But yeah, I'm gonna go for my another Horn Leech, and things are looking pretty awesome here, as long as he doesn't wake up, honestly. But if he does wake up, he can't really do anything to me unless he goes for like a Toxic or some shit. Reflect finally wears off, so that's pretty awesome, but it doesn't even matter. This Horn Leech will take care of this Godzilla, this Tyranitar, whether you know, Reflect is on or not. So pretty awesome there. You know, mid-game Goat sweep going on. So if guys, and if you guys don't know that I am catching a Skiddo, and I'm also giving it away, so yeah, I'll leave the link in the description for you guys, so to check it out. So he does send out his last Pokemon, his Ferrothorn, and I'm able to kill it. Could have just, you know, went for any attack, but yeah, went for the Earthquake. So pretty awesome there. I love using Gogoat, and honestly, I don't know why it's you know, never used. I don't know why it's in the NU tier, but it's just so good. So thank you guys. If you guys like seeing these, you know, NU Pokemon sweeping team, please let me know and I'll post some more. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for next battle.